Have you ever looked at your plate and thought, why does this still looks wrong? You follow the recipe, you try to make it nice, but something still feels off. Here is the truth. The problem is not your plating. The problem is your dish. A lot of home cooks blame themselves when their dishes look amateur. They think they just don't have the artistic eye, the plating talent, or the creative flair. So they watch tutorials, they try different styles, buy squeezy bottles, spoons for swipes, edible flowers, but nothing changes. Their plating still looks random, unbalanced, or just messy. And here is the hard truth. You cannot fix your plating techniques if the dish was never plateable to begin with. Let me explain. Plating is not the final touch. Plating is the reflection of everything that came before. If your dish is made of random elements, a watery sauce, an oversized piece of meat, vegetables with no structure, maybe some garnish that doesn't belong, then no matter how you plate it, it's never going to look refined. You cannot build a beautiful house from ugly bricks. When good chefs think about plating, we don't start after we cook the components. We have the plan even before we buy the ingredients. And you should do the same if you want to become a master of presentation. Each element needs to be created the right way so it serves the right purpose, the right shape, size, texture, and amount. The puree is smooth and dense enough to hold the dots or swipe. The protein is trimmed and portioned with visual balance in mind. The garnish is sharp, fresh, maybe it adds height or contrast. Nothing is random. But what do most home cooks do? They cook first, then ask, how should I plate this? That's already too late. Because if your dish is already wrongly made, you have nothing to work with. You are trying to make beautiful painting with dirty brushes and random colors. That is why your plating never looks like fine dining, even if you try really hard. If you want to plate like a professional, start building dishes that are meant to be plated beautifully. The truth is, plating itself isn't that hard. What's hard is creating components worth plating. So if you have been frustrated with your plating lately, it's not your fault. You are not broken. You're not lacking creativity. You have just been working backwards. Start with the dish. Start with the structure. Plating is just the final step in much deeper process. And if you get the rest right, plating becomes easy. That is why when someone comes to me and wants to learn plating, we never just talk about positioning. I teach them the whole process. How to create a dish, how to cook the components, and then how to plate it. Because you always need all three parts if you want to be consistent with your dishes. So if this made you realize that you have been approaching things the wrong way, that's good. That's the first step. The next step is to start learning things the right way and apply your new skills in real cooking. And if you like my style, and if you would like my personal help on the way, so you have a clear structure and professional feedback on your work, just apply for my training. I will get back to you and we can discuss if we are a good fit to work together. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And if not, thanks for watching. And stop blaming your spoon skills. You're just ready for the next level dishes.